Hi, I'm Haley, and I will be going through the concept books I found for this week. To start, I did The Berenstein Bears Go Up and Down. This book is by Stan and Jan Berenstein, and this one is about the Berenstein Bears going up and down the escalator in a cute story using math, counting, and the concept of direction. In this book, I compared it to cognitive development because they're learning direction, and it's also like color coded, like this side is for up, this is down, and they're also, as they go, they're like counting how many are going up, how many are coming down, how many there is total, and each page goes farther and farther to where there's a lot of bears. This one could also be applied to setting. For instance, like right here, they're on the escalators, and then here they're by a bus. So it's just like different places where these bears can be. I think a fun little activity you could do with this book to kind of connect the two would be doing like a Simon Says activity using up and down for like direction. And so they're like learning cues, and then with the book they're also still learning math as their main concept. The next book is Green is a Chili Pepper. It's a book of colors. It's by Roseanne Thong, illustrated by John Para. This one is about how children discover all bright colors in their Hispanic American culture. This book teaches culture as well as colors, and the colors in the Spanish language in a rhyming format. For this one, I connected it to language development because it's teaching colors like in English, and then next to it it's teaching them in Spanish, and it's also doing like a culturally diverse thing where you're teaching that there's not just one language. There's people around the world that speak differently than we do, but we have the same set of colors, we just say them differently. And it could also be like tied to like Day of the Dead because they have like their, Dia de los Muertos attire on in the Hispanic American culture. And it also goes for cognitive because they're recognizing different colors throughout the book, such as like yellow, green, and so on and so forth. For this one, I think a fun, cute little activity you could do with them is doing a matching exercise where they have the English color and the Spanish color, and they have to connect and make sure they know the Spanish term for the English color as like a little matching exercise to understand color in a deeper way. Last, I found Mission Edition by Lauren Leedy. I'm going to assume that she illustrated it also because there is not an illustrator inside this book. So this one is an educational interactive book. Children are challenged with math equations in a clever story format. With each story, there's a separate math equation. So as you go through the story, there's like a different plot as you go through for each one, and then it's filled with different math equations that they can solve. So for this one, I did cognitive development because it encourages critical thinking and obviously math skills. And they're still like reading for language development. And it could also tie into plot and setting because like with each different page, it kind of creates a different story that kind of involves it centers around the math equation. And then just goes through and teaches them with it's got bright colors, cute little character drawings, and helps them understand concepts of math, and even has some color ratio stuff in here. So those are my concept books.